Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I finally uploaded after 4 freaking years. So yeah, I've been going to college and stuff and I didn't have time to upload. But we're back and I'm gonna show you what I've been working on. So here is a new rig from me. It is called the vanilla rig. Okay, let's just load this baby up. And there you go. I don't have any budget nor the time to make a animation to showcase this rig, so we're just gonna use this notepad. Okay, let's take a look at this rig. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the body controllers. Okay, let's start from the top. From this thing, this is obviously the squash and stretch. You can move it around, up and down. You can see the head squash and stretching. And I don't have the limit to this, so you can squash and stretch it more freely, Okay, then you have your main head controller. You can rotate it. You can also move it. Okay. Then this is the main arm controller. You can rotate and bend it. Yeah, I mean like move it. Then here's the wrist. The cool thing about this wrist that it only uses one bend deformer, unlike the other rigs that they uses like two bend deformers, one for the pitch and one for the banking. This rig only uses one. Obvious than the twist. Okay, then there is your your goal controller. Okay, so you can bend your arm. So another cool thing, or another optimization for this rig, that it bends way past 90 degree. So if you took at the topology, when you bend your arm past the 90 degree limit, it doesn't destruct the topology. It doesn't destruct it as much. Okay, then this is what y'all been waiting for, man. This is what y'all been waiting for. The new fingers! We got the new fingers. I took the inspiration from a Blender Minecraft rigs, the Blender's Minecraft rigs, but I didn't really fully copy it. I kind of adapted, and I made a new topology for this Minecraft rig, and I think I have never seen any Minecraft rig does this. But here you go. Let's see it together. 1, 2, 3. Look at those smooth fingers, man. Usually they have this kind of thing when the old fingers. They're like this. They're usually at this height, But with this Minecraft rigs, they're seamless, bro. I really like it. See? So a lot of people ask me how to do this. So when you look at the topology, I added another polygon here. See? So that what makes it really seamless, So when you click the finger controllers, you can move it from left to right to open it, and then you can move it up to down to how do I say this? To move the fingers, the tip of your fingers. Okay. And then I think you can rotate it. Yeah, you can rotate the finger to distance it from the other fingers. another cool thing you can do is you can press Q on your keyboard, and then you can control the fingers individually. And when you use this advanced finger control mode, you can bend your finger way past this limit like this. Whoa. Okay. And you might be wondering, what am I gonna use this for? I mean, you know, you can use it for flexibility. You know, I don't really like to limit this rig's movement, so you can be more free with the fingers movement. Okay, moving on from the fingers, you got your body. This is the body controller. I use what is called the IK spline, so it doesn't really disrupt the volume of the body when you move it. Okay, you can rotate it. And this is the hip controller. You can also rotate it. Okay, then this is the main body controller. Okay, then this is the pole. Then this is the leg main controllers. And then here's the leg. So I've already auto-enabled the feet. You can turn it off, but I keep it default to on. And I didn't use sharp feet because I don't really like how it looks. And you can't really switch from this feet to hard to like those sharp feet. I guess I didn't add those features. And then this controls the feet. If you want to adjust, you know, the bend, the feet. Oh yeah, that's it. And this is the main controller for your whole rig. Okay, moving on. So if you notice that there is also a Q command for the face controllers, you can click this one. Well, this is inspired by Anis Rich. Credit to him. So yeah, you click Q and it shows the face controllers. So we got a lot of controllers, bro. Okay, let's start from the top again. So you can click this one. This is to control the eyebrows, as you see. You can control both. Okay, and then you can see that the borders can be moved as well. This is to control the individual joints. This is for the left part of this. This one is for the bottom eyelid. This one is for the top. This one for the right side, and same with this. It's the same. Okay, and then this red triangles controls the closing and opening of the eyes. If you way past this, it's gonna move also the eyebrow. So it does like those surprised expression. And then this one controls the size of the pupil. You know? And then this one controls the position. You can see that it have those so it moves the eyes like neatly, you know, like only if it goes past this point. So yeah, this one controls the mouth for the opening and closing of the mouth, you know, and this one is for the jaw. This one is the position if you select the middle. This one is the left expression, and then this one is the right. This one is the top. One is the bottom, you know. So like if you open up your mouth, you can control it. Control the expression, you know. And then the green ones are the teeth, you know. So we can click the middle one. This is for the position of the teeth. And then the left one is for the upper teeth. This is for the bottom teeth. Well, yeah, that is all for the face controllers. Let's move on. So yes, you can see that there are many controllers on its face. Well, this is to control the face like more specifically. This one to control the eyebrows. This one controls the eyebrows like as a whole. So because this rig has something called the Boolean face system, you can really control the face like really free. So you can move the eyes like here. It doesn't break the topology. I love it. You can just you can put your mouth here, then you can move your eyes down here, then you can move your eye like up here, and then it just works, you know. So yeah, that is the Boolean face system. But like I've seen some rigs does this also, but the thing is that they don't support subdivision. And their mouth doesn't really have that like hollow design, but they have like this shallow design where the back of the mouth are really close. Okay, moving on. So as you see, this controls the whole eyes. This controls the eyelid. This controls the pupil. And funny thing about the pupil is that I've seen that Minecraft rigs have those pupils like they're extruded, that they don't make sense. Humans don't have this extruded pupils. They lay flat on our retina, on our sclera or whatever this white stuff called. They don't extrude. Okay, so yeah, I make the pupil flat out so they blend into the sclera. So let's move on to the mouth. So this is control the whole mouth. This one controls it individually. This one controls the left expression, and this one controls the jaw. No, you can control your mouth, yeah? Okay. Oh yeah. As you see that there are more controllers inside of the head. Okay, so this one is the teeth controllers, and then this one are the tongue controller. You can pull the tongue out, select both of this controller, just pull it out. Okay, so there you go, you can control your tongue. Then that's it for the joints controller. Oh yeah, and you have visual selector. What is called. So you can click your rig. You can click here, and it will show you the face controller. You can also click here. So, but first you must select your rigs in order for this to pop up. This one is the icon of the visual selector. So, like maybe if the rig is like covered up and you can't really select the controllers, you have this thing. It's called the visual controllers. It makes selecting your controllers easier. So let's dive into the first tab. This one is the body. You can see this is to select the squash and stretch. This one is to select the head main controller. One is for the body. This one is for the chest. This one for the hip. This one for the main. And this is for the arms. This one is for the wrist. And this one is for the leg, the main controllers. And this is for the ankle, and this is for the feet. Okay, we're gonna move on to the user data. Okay, you can click your rig, and then there is a few user data. There are general, material, model, and visibility. Okay, in general, it's just for general stuff like the name of your rig. You can rename this Steve. His name is Steve, and you can see in the object manager, it's changed to VMware1 Steve. Okay, and then there is the rig size, for the size of the rig, and then the head size, and then you can control your subdivision in this general tab. So I split the face and the body subdivision, so you can control it more like freely. So we have the low, and then we have the high. For the face, we can also have the low and the high for the body. Let's start with the face. You can see I'm using it with the face controllers. There you go. Let's see the body with the controllers. You can see the fingers. I know a lot of you guys like this. There you go. So this one is the modeling group. There is a mesh mode and a solo mesh. So what this does is, usually when you extrude, when people are gonna extrude, they gonna go to layers, then they gonna go fiddle with this thing, and then they're gonna search the mesh like ungrouping in the object manager and looking for the individual mesh. Well, with this feature, you're not gonna worry about that anymore, because if you turn on the mesh mode, as you can see, you can't really click the mesh at this point because you have to turn it off in the layers. But if you click the mesh mode, you can click on, so it makes the controllers disappear, and then you can select on the mesh, and then you can also select it here in this group. You can select your rig, and then there is this group called mesh. Then you can select your individual mesh if you don't have to ungroup these objects and search it. That takes a lot of time, I think. So I made this. You can select your body, you can select your arm, you can select it from here. And then usually people, so they can extrude, because the other mesh are gonna interfere. Like if you want to extrude this part, then it's covered by the arm. If you want to extrude the body, you can just select the body, and then the other mesh disappeared. So let's just turn this off. Then there is this kinematic group. So the default of this rigs is the inverse kinematics. You can bend your arm by moving this controller, but if you click on forward kinematic or FK, you can bend your rig using this controller, but you can only rotate it like so. But the downside from using the forward kinematics is that you can't squash and stretch your arm, but you get those fine movements, controls. Okay, moving on. So this is the bend group, and there is an auto ankle features. You can see when we lift our legs, you can see that this is a little bit more bent. So this one, the feet is on surface level. How do I say it? Like zero angle. But if you turn this off, the feet are not going to adapt to the surface level. Okay, is that how you say it? I don't know. And then there is the bend. You can make the bend smooth. If this one is for the arm and this one is for the legs. You can see if you bend your arm, gonna do this smooth bend. I didn't really make this rig to have like smooth bends. I don't really like it. Okay, so this is the stretch group. You can customize your stretch. There is the style, there's the strength, and there's the length. Okay, so if you notice, if you like move your Go controller way past your arm size, it's gonna stretch the mesh. Okay, and stretching the mesh, if you go way past it, it's gonna limit it. But if you move the length, like if you increase the length, you can manipulate how much is limited. So here's the length, so you can stretch more. Here's the strength to show how much you want to like deform the mesh. Okay, so it's not gonna do anything because you didn't select any stretch style. So let's take a look at the first style, is the volume. So if you're going to stretch it, it's gonna scale like this top thing. There's a taper. Okay, so next one is the curve. This one is like the squash deformer. You know, it's gonna make the middle of the arm smaller. Go to the material. This is where you change all the colors and stuff. So the first one is the skin group. There is a head, body, and legs. And you might wonder, why did I separate the skin? It is so you can like change the clothes or the pants without changing your head. So let me select another skin, this one. So you can change your clothes without changing your head. I think this will be handy. You can change your shirt again. From this to this. You can select your shirt again. This. You can change your pants. So there's that. And then this is the material and the material group. The first one is reflect, so you can see if light hits your mesh, it's just gonna light it up. But if you turn on reflect, you can see that it's a little bit more shinier, the reflection. You see? And then this one is the hurt, like when you get hit. This one might be useful for animations, I think. Yeah. And then this is the eye group. There are a lot of types. I made presets for you guys. The first one is the single, and then there's the double color. You know, this one is the material, so this only controls the color. So this one is the single. It means like it's single colored, and then this is the double. If you want to have two colors, and then there's the middle, and then this is the VMware special. And then here's the custom one. From the custom one, you can, actually we can. Let me just select. Okay, let's see where you download it. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's a little bit freaky, but you can like insert like any texture and it will render. That's kind of uncanny. Let's switch back. Okay, and yeah, this one and this off one is to disable the pupils. Okay, there you go. If you want to select the MRI, I suggest you like put the shade to 100. You can control the shade using this slider if you want to make it a little bit darker. Okay, moving on. This one is the sclera color. If you want it like to change this color of the white stuff on the side. This one for the eyebrow. Then you can shade. You have the shade sliders also for the eyebrows. If you want it to have like two colors. I know like a lot of skin have this, so I made this. Okay, so next one is the mouth cavity. It is inside of the mouth. You can control its color. And then there's the tongue. And then there's also the teeth colors. For whatever reason you might need this. And there's the neck. I'll show you later that we have a neck that we can turn on. So let's move on to another tab. This is the model tab. So here is, you have your eye group. There's a single one, there's a double one. You know, you have this skin model, so you can use the double preset. There's one, this the cartoon one, and again this one comes from the inspiration of Annie Switch, credits to him. And then you can use custom size, and after you click custom, you have to open this group here, eye setting customs. You can click on the little arrow, and then you can, you know, control the width, the length, the pupil size, and then its length. Okay, then we have the height, you know, the eye height. Because it uses the Boolean Face system, you can go to 1 pixel. So what does this do is, what does this means? One, it means that it is 1 pixel above his head. Okay, so this is 1 pixel, this is 2 for 2 pixels, 1, 2, this one is for 3 pixels, and so on and so on. Okay, then we have the circular, so you can make your pupil circle. Okay, then this is the eyebrow group. You can control the size of your eyebrows, you know, the height. And then there is the mouth type. So if you open up your mouth right now, it's gonna go like this square shape. Actually, let's turn on the subdivision. If you open up your mouth, oh shit, it lags. If you open up your mouth, it's gonna have this like a square corners. But if you go to the model, then you turn on the round. You can control your mouth like you can have your sharp expression like this one, you know, and you can like switch from square to round. Okay, then you can control your mouth types to hollow and shallow. What this means, I'm gonna show you. So this is what I call a hollow mouth, that it goes way back, but if you click shallow, it's just gonna end it from here. If you want to make like those simple mouth animations. Okay, then there's the teeth types. This one is joint, and you have the separate one. See, they have like this individual teeth. So here is the visibility tab. You can turn on your head layer, you know, to extrude your head. And then this is the second head layer, this is the head rig. You can turn this off. And then here you have the neck. Some people might like it, some people don't. But, you know, I added this neck. So some people might use it, you know, whatever. Then you got body, you got your right arm, yeah, etc, etc. Then you can turn off your face controllers to get those cleaner looks. And then the eyebrows, your eyes, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, and so on and so on. Okay, we're finally done. So how do you like, what is the workflow of this rig? So I'm gonna show you. So load up the rig, okay? This is what I would do. Then, you know, you change your skin, you go to material tab, you change your skin. Let's select this one, okay? This one is also for the body, and okay. Then after that, actually, let's just adjust this eye. Let's make it 2 pixel. Yeah, I think this is best. Let's change the eye color, I mean the eyebrow color. I think we should make it like gray. Oh shit, oh, yeah. Okay, and there you go. If you want to extrude it, you go to the mesh mode, then you turn on the head layer, click this on, okay, in the visibility tab, then you solo mesh it to head, okay, then there you go, you can just select this. We have finished extruding our head, and then you turn on the mesh mode, you turn off the solo mesh, and then you turn off the mesh mode, and there you go. Okay, let's do this one more time. Turn on the mesh mode, and then select your arm, the solo mesh, right arm, okay, select your arm, go to polygon mode, select what you want to extrude, click D, and then extrude it. After you're finished, turn off the solo mesh, and then turn off the mesh mode. There you go, it's already extruded. And then if you want to turn on like subdivision, turn this from the body, you can see it's not knifed yet, so we do the same thing. Like, you turn on the mesh mode, click the solo mesh, then select the mesh, turn on to polygon mode, select it from here, maybe, turn on to polygon mode, and then there you go, you can knife, you can loop cut it. Okay, after you finished, then turn off the solo mesh, then turn off the mesh mode, and then there you go, you have a fully knifed meshed. So damn, I think we're done. So yeah, that's it for the video. You can download this rig for free, and I'm gonna keep updating this rig. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.